bonjour, sluts.
No, I think
You
if
shut
anyone,
your fucking mouth.
Why do you have a tampon in your house?
It's
because
Kleenex.
because
You have you have no say in anything tonight, there, dickhead.
he got
Listen, a man's got to
so.
eat.
It's a
did
good
a
thing you were
lovely
off all
damage.
day.
Hey, I don't have a
It's
choice when the
almost like
lady shows
it's
up
almost like
home and was supposed to pick up the meat and goes, I didn't feel like stopping.
Then you do it
almost
tomorrow.
like it's almost like it's 7:50 at night and you have two vehicles now.
I very much incorrect, unfortunately.
Oh, is the Civic dead?
Pretty well, yeah. It's a fucking rough ride if I do take it out. So
Oh, right, the exhaust.
Why? What's wrong with it?
there's no exhaust from front to back.
Oh, it's just loud then.
Yeah.
Well, the windshield's frosted up so much on the inside that the water's not on the outside of the windshield; it's on the inside.
So turn on the heat.
Yeah, it takes a minute. I try to do that every 3 or 4 days, but it takes about 20 minutes to thaw.
Oh,
Route the
Take
exhaust
a credit card
to
and
the inside.
scrap off the windshield and drive like Jim Carrey.
Again,
head
it's
out
almost
the
like
window.
it's almost like it's been 8 o'clock at night and you've been off all day.
I
It's
didn't
almost like you've
plan on
never lived in
firing
the
up the
Maritimes
Civic here
before. What's
tonight.
wrong with you?
Unbelievable.
All right, Jeremy and Pelt, are you guys able to turn your cameras on so I can fuck about with that for a sec?
Yes.
Thank you, boys.
I was just stuffing my face.
Hey, listen.
Can I stuff your face?
Pardon? What? Wow. Tell us how you really feel.
Starting off. Oh my god. Everything.
Yeah, actually,
oh my
I was
god.
gonna say it actually lined up.
Oh my god. No one move. No one move. God
It's a
fucking
law.
damn it.
Josh's is off-centered.
I know, I have to change like 2 of them, but normally it's change all of them. So I will. This is a small victory that I'm going to cherish.
Take it.
I just need to find Josh's camera. Of course, there it is. All right. Well, thank you all for being here for 7:30. I'm glad we can start on time.
Yeah, no problem, man.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready to begin campaign 2?
I suppose.
I'm sure
I
something will
suppose.
come up, but we can go.
All right. All right. Let's get into it. As the lights and sound of fireworks crackle over the sky, the villagers of Phandalin rejoice. Nezar the Black Spider is dead.
We still have technical difficulties. It's ruining the mood. Much
I
better.
was waiting. Okay. Nezar the Black Spider is dead, and the looming threat of the Kragmaw army has died along with it, thanks to an unruly party known only as the Guardians of the Galaxy. All was at peace until one night as the moon rose high, casting an eerie glow upon the land. A blood-curdling scream pierces the silence. The villagers freeze in terror. Their worst fears have been realized. The castle is once again reoccupied. Targor, King Gruul's former war chief, has taken the throne of Kragmaw Castle and installed himself as king. He has refortified the once shambled castle and renamed it the Iron Fang Citadel, and has raised an army of hundreds of hobgoblins. His first attack was on the newly re-inhabited Thunder Tree settlement, leaving only one soul alive. The next attack was on a farming community of Coneyberry. None survived, but the smoke and flame could be seen for miles. With little to no options left, the mayor of Phandalin's voice trembles as he implored the heroes of Wave Echo Cave to save their village once more from the approaching darkness. With the weight of their words pressing upon the heroes' shoulders, all but Uzurk, who was napping, and Thormir, who had yet to return from his summoning, answered the call to action, and flew off in their ship, the SS Flytanic. But that was nearly 2 weeks ago, and they have yet to return. A second casting call has gone out to any and all potential heroes of the Sword Coast. They are to gather at the Stoned Imp Inn and venture into Iron Fang Citadel, face the terrors that lie within, rescue the Guardians, and bring an end to Targar's reign of terror. Will you accept this journey, or will you also fall victim?
I don't want it.
Inside the tavern at the Stoned Imp Inn, Quelline Alderleaf tends the bar. After the original Guardians thought it funny to, yet again, get wildly drunk, they started to play with torches, burning down her entire house and farm, forcing her to start working at the inn as tavern keeper to keep food on Carp and Myrna's plate. The tavern is filled tonight, like it is most nights. In the months since the mines of Wave Echo Cave have reopened, miners, laborers, and spellcasters have all swarmed the town looking for work. They aren't the only ones, though. Aspiring heroes and sightseers have also begun to flock to the small town, all of them stopping here for a drink and to take a picture next to the hole in the wall left by Uzurk those many months ago. On this night, the mayor has gathered Uzurk and a batch of new recruits around the fire pit. Now, if we can all please be civil, this should not take long. You know why I've called this meeting. The Guardians should have at least written by now, but it has been far too long, even for those idiots. He notices his rambling and looks around to the new recruits. My apologies, it's what I'm used to doing. Where are my manners? Please, let me know who is here. Introduce yourselves. Are we fucking doing this again for the second campaign in a row?
Well, hi, I'm Prozac the Lighter.
Greetings, Prozac.
Hi, well, yeah, I'm real glad to be here. I love it. I'm a warlock, and my favorite hobby when I was a kid was smashing my sister with a demon. It was hilarious.
Welcome, welcome.
Man, you guys are real quiet. I don't know if I'm gonna fit in here. This is crazy. You guys are so man. I gotta go get a drink or something.
I'm just gonna stand up and just be like, I'm just here, and just gonna walk to the bar.
Oh, hey man, what's up?
Oh, just being half dead and all.
Half dead? Man, I play with demons all day. What are you talking about?
So I'm inhabited by a demon buddy. You don't even know the half
That right?
of it.
Does that mean I can control you someday?
I'm just gonna grab a beer and just chug it.
You know you'll get the hiccups if you drink it like that.
Hiccups.
Just gonna walk away.
Oh, well, okay, bye.
Or something.
Real friendly around these parts.
For the love of fuck, someone else say something.
You guys still quiet over here? Man, I should have stayed over at the bar. Hey, you with the beard and the next to the robot. What's your name? Okay, all right. Hey, Mr. Robot, what's your name?
I'm Helix. I'm here to conquer evil.
Evil? What evil?
All evil.
Oh, like demons? Don't hurt my pets.
Their pets are fine.
Oh, good. Hey, you over there with the loincloth. What's your name?
Was gonna look around really confused, and then lean into next to Thormir.
I'm not there.
He's not there?
Nope, Thorman's
No.
not here yet.
I'm just gonna look really confused then, and I'm just gonna get up and walk over towards the bar, where Coraline is. Coraline, whatever her name is. And point at the keg and just be like,
Well, hi, Uzurk. Yes, I'll get you your normal drink.
Wow, Mayor, looks like you got yourself a real ragtag group of morons here. I guess I'll lead the pack.
It can't be worse than the last ones.
You know, you say that, but I heard they did some fantastical things.
Why do you think I sound like this? It's because of those fucking morons. They threw my knight at them. Suddenly, a crash of thunder pierces the sky as a flash of lightning illuminates all the windows. Second later, the tavern doors fly open to show a stocky hill dwarf.
Oh, it's nice to be back. I'm just gonna walk in, walk over to the bar, just kind of scanning the room coming in.
Oh, that's what
Loser.
it was. I was having a vision. That's the guy I was seeing sitting in that chair.
Oozer, buddy, it's been a long time. How you been? And I'm gonna pat him on the back, and not really knowing actually how much time has passed.
I'm just gonna look down at him and be like, "You gone?"
Yeah, I think I've been gone a couple of months. How long's it been since you saw me last?
He's gonna look down at his hand like,
One.
"I don't know. I forget.
Oh,
Me nap."
well, you nap? How many times did you nap while I was gone? 1, 2. Tell me when to stop. 3, 4, 5, 8.
That one.
8 days? Shit. Time must pass by differently up there.
Up where?
Thormir, don't listen to that idiot. It's been 6 months.
6 months? So it has been that long. Oh no.
Yes, the
Oh.
other guardians are missing. They went to the Cragmaw Castle, now known as the Ironfang Citadel. They've been missing for 2 weeks.
They've been missing for 2 weeks. Well, that doesn't mean much with that ragtag crew.
Yes,
Well, that means we'll probably have to go find them at some point.
that's why I've called this meeting.
Who have you assembled?
I had to call Uzurt, there was no one else left, and then I put out a casting call. So far, there's a moody ranger-looking thing at the dartboard. There's a tiny little guy who seems to be taking charge, and a robot. And then some quiet guy with black hair. I don't know who he is. He hasn't introduced himself yet.
Hey, emo guy, what's your name? My name's Prozac.
That's you, Dick.
Is this mic on?
Hi, sorry. Hi, Dick Moon here. I heard the word casting call. I thought it was for something else. I think I might be disappointed.
I go and smack the robot in the chest and say, "What did he say his name was?" And then I look at my hand and go,
Dick Moon.
Dick, do you go by
No,
Richard?
just Dick.
What?
Nope,
Just-
just Dick.
Oh. Okay.
Sometimes long Dick, sometimes hard Dick, mostly just Dick.
Oh.
Nice to
Well.
meet you, Dick Moon.
Remind me not to shake his hand.
Why?
I'm a clean, cleanly person. I don't know you well enough yet.
Amongst all the talking, the imposing guard standing next to the mayor takes his helmet off, revealing himself to be Sildar. For those who forget, Sildar was the knight you saved from the Cragmaws originally.
Who?
The
Still there.
Oh man, this guy looks like a total wiener.
Now, we know how you lot operate, glares at Uzurk. Not for pride, not for fame, but for cash. Sildar throws a small bag of coins on the ground in front of all of you. That's 30 gold as a deposit. There will be 10 times that given for Targor, dead or alive. He looks over to the mayor. Now, you really should speak with Oswald Clay. He was one who survived the attack on Thunder Tree. His house is west of town square next to the small patch of woods. And if you need to gather supplies, I'd do it soon. Bothans and their armory are closing soon as a storm is rolling in. As if on cue, thunder rolls off in the distance.
Well, okay, Mayor. You know, your voice is really annoying. I'm getting out of here.
Listening to the thunder crackle, can I try to guess the exact amount of time we'd have left, seeing as that would be a specialty of mine?
Sure.
What would you like me to roll?
Give me a... Give me a wisdom.
Just a wisdom. Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
And
Let's
everyone
see
clap
there.
for first roll of the campaign.
So
Oh,
mine first
yeah. Is it going to be a good roll? It's not even on screen. What did I
13.
get?
13.
Okay.
That's a pass. You estimate that you have about an hour before the storm will roll in.
By my calculations, we got about an hour. We're not doing too bad. Mayor, who did you say is in Cragmaw Castle? I thought we left a clear message of do not touch.
Targor, the former war chief.
Jeremy's asking you how to fucking spell Targor.
Gore.
As it sounds, perfect.
I'm gonna walk over
That's
to
it.
Brad.
And what two places did they attack? You said the Thunder Tree and
Thunder Tree and...
Love that place.
Yeah, that's where we met a dragon. Coneyberry.
Honeyberry.
Yep.
I'm calling it Hornyberry.
I wouldn't expect anything less.
Hey, I like your Sputnik, robot. You want to be pals on this journey?
Very well.
Man, my kind of guy. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Those other guys are too slow. We gotta get going.
All right, is everyone...
Jeff, at the sound, what was the name of the guy that were at the castle?
the guy that survived the
Targor.
attack at Thunder Tree was Oswell Clay.
No, the bad guy.
Targor.
So it was like
Tar.
Targor.
Yep.
At the sound of like the name of Targor, I just leap up from the bar and I just like intimidatingly walk over to the mayor. And I just get right up into his face and I just go, "Excuse me? Can you repeat that name again?"
Yes, Targor. He's...
Targor, you said. Really? Where the fuck is he? Where the absolute fuck is this man?
Ironfang Citadel is where he is.
Okay. Listen. This man was there the day that my family was killed. He was there. He knows the way to get to Lucius Darkmoor. Alright? I don't know who the fuck you are, but this man is dead. So, you tell me where exactly the fuck it is. I know you told me, but you need to tell me exactly. Write it down. I don't fucking care.
He
Because this
sprawls
man
out.
is going to be fucking dead.
He sprawls out a map of the Sword Coast. It's just north of here. If you see where we are,
I don't see.
you see where we are right here. In front of him, all you have to do is go north to the Ironfang Citadel.
Very well.
And I just look at the mayor and say, "You better not be fucking lying to me."
What?
And I'm just gonna storm out.
The mayor looks over at Sildar. Why would we lie? We want him to get rid of them. Alright, so the only ones left in the bar are Thormir, Uzurk, and Dick Moon.
I'm gonna look
I
down
will.
and be like, "We go!" And I'm gonna run over to where I put my fist through the wall the first time, and I'm gonna put my fist through the wall a second time, and then excitedly run out of the bar.
As I chase after him, Uzurk, wait for me. I got short legs.
For those wondering, it's right here.
Okay. It's just fresh plaster over the wall. Put a new hole in it.
All right, Dick.
I will leave the bar. I will stand a creepy amount away from the rest of the group.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Put you right there. All right, so let's go into Vandalin. So as you walk out of the Stone Imp Inn and Suites, you come into the town square. With the rejuvenation of the town, the once simple and minimalist design of the square is gone. Fancy cobblestone walkways, flowing water fountains, and at the center of the square, right here, stands a giant monument to honor the heroes that saved the town, the Guardians of the Galaxy. The statue, made of obsidian to keep vandalism down, depicts a model of 6 arms, each holding up the hero's respected weapon of choice, and in the middle, a dart surrounded by a small flame to commemorate a fallen guardian, Mr. Abysmal. Standing by the side of the statue is a small monument to Hunor, an impressively lifelike statue. Actually, they even managed to capture the dead Wookiee he has in his... Oh, fuck, never mind, it's him. He thinks he's part of the monument. You can choose to take him with you, or you can leave him here.
I'm just gonna casually stroll up and stand next to him. I'm also part of the monument.
I'm going to go and look at the monument and make a comment.
All right.
I've heard of these people before. All they do is destroy. Not a fan.
Ainor, you're still alive?
It's spark of recognition in Honor's eye as he sees Thormir approach. Honor!
Buddy, I thought you were dead, and I'm gonna give him a big hug and pull him in.
He cries out.
Listen, I know a lot of you guys don't know who this guy is. He's pretty special. He's kind of got this trait of being unkillable, no matter how hard you try.
That sounds
I
useful.
walk up to Uzurk and say, "Hey, loincloth, who's the weirdo?"
Oh no.
Hunor, huh?
Honor's
He any good at fighting?
Honor's eyes get as big as dinner plates as he looks up to the giant Goliath before him. Honor.
I'm gonna reach down and pick him up, and I'm gonna put him on my head. On top of the pot.
All right, you are now carrying Honor. All right, so if we zoom out around town, I've labeled all of the available buildings we can go into. Right beside the Stone Dip Inn, we have the town hall here. Barthen's general store is here. The Armorer is here. If we go south a little bit, that's the original Guardians HQ. To the west up here is Oswald Clay's cottage. And way over here, we have the former Alderleaf Ranch, which is now burnt to the ground. And up here in the destroyed manor is Uzurk's house.
I would like to go to the general store. Where'd you say that was again?
Across from the specific store.
Okay, perfect. Oh, the font is very small. I can almost.
So you gotta zoom in. Control and scroll.
Gotcha. All right.
Or just hit plus.
Yeah, or just hit plus. Is that the group consensus?
I'm gonna walk up to Thormir and go, "Hey, dwarf, you hear what that guy's name was that we're looking for?"
I think we were looking for that survivor from the attack on Thunder Tree. Oswald Clay, I want to say his name was. By the way, I don't think I got to meet you yet. Who are you?
Ah, the name's Prozac. Prozac Delighter.
Prozac.
Oh, yeah, I come
Okay.
from circus folk, but they're a bunch of idiots, so I left them.
And what made you come to Fandelvin?
Money.
Well, yeah, that's not a bad motivator.
I
It
grew
helps
up
sometimes.
stealing stuff, using portals and demons to do my work for me.
Demons and pork. Oh no, not this again.
Yeah, don't worry. I heard about that guardian guy who was all kind of ooh, not right in the head. Not me though. I just take advantage of those little buggers.
Well, I'll just let you know that I'm pretty by the book, so if you're gonna do something bad, don't do it in front of me.
Well, no promises, but all that aside's the fact, I think that guy's house is around here somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're right. But I gotta check out our general store because I have getting beat around constantly. I could use some health potions.
Hello, is the shopkeep in?
Is that
Shopkeeper?
general consensus that we will be going into the store?
Well, everyone can part ways. I'm gonna go in there and see who joins.
Is there a window?
Yes.
I'm just gonna go awkwardly look through it.
Okay. Honora goes with you. Prozac and Dick Moon, what are we doing?
Because I'm going to just stand behind the group, but go towards the store.
Okay.
I'm going to check out, see if I can wander around and find, unless I know exactly where it is, and go and search that guy's cottage or cabin or whatever.
All you know is that it is west of town next to the woods.
You guys go do that stuff. I'm gonna go and try and finish this job.
Baller.
All right, so everyone will be going into Barthen's store except for Prozac. Uzark will be waiting outside looking at the door. Give me 1 second just to fix some stuff.
I look out the window by chance and see Uzark. I'm just gonna give him a big old wave.
I'm gonna point at like the item behind him, but not specific enough that he knows which item I'm talking about, and just be like,
This one? No, this one? This one.
All right. You walk into Barthen's general store, a modest yet bustling establishment located in the heart of Phandalin. The store is a single-story wooden building with a warm, welcoming front porch, its walls adorned with various trinkets and practical items. As you step inside, you're greeted by the warm scent of wood and the jovial sound of conversation. Oh, well, hello, friends. How are you on this stormy night?
Good day, shopkeep. How are you?
Oh, I've never seen a robot before. Welcome, my friend. He looks down and recognizes Thormir. Oh, my goodness, my dear friend, how are you? It has been such a long time since I've seen you or your compatriots. Where are they? I hope they're okay.
I don't know where they're at. I've heard they're missing for 2 weeks. I don't really know if that's good or bad for them. For the town, it could be good. But we'll have to go find them here soon.
Oh,
How have you
my.
been, my friend?
I've been good. Business since the mine has opened up has been very good. It has been very helpful. I cannot thank
I
you
don't know
enough.
cut
about-
in.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just gonna cut in and just be like, listen, all right, I know you guys are friendly, but we got shit to do. And I'm just gonna ask him what he's got on for sale here.
Oh, I see, my friend. Absolutely. We have all kinds of weapons available. We have some armor. I even think I have some adventuring tools if that's what you're into.
Shopkeep, I have a specific list of items I require.
Yes, sir. What will it be?
I need several small feathers, a piece of mica, and multiple pieces of... Hold on, where is it? Where'd it go? As much pork rind as you can give me.
Well, as luck would have it for the feathers, I just killed a goose this morning for its meat. So I will give you all the feathers it has for 30 copper.
That is a fair trade.
Okay, please add in 20 feathers to your inventory.
Fantastic.
And then what was the other stuff?
It, 3 pieces of mica
Okay.
and as much pork rind or butter as you can give me.
Micah. Gem shop. Micah, there we go. The mica I have a little bit of, but not a lot. It would be, for 3 of those, would be about 13 gold, my friend.
13 gold. Very well.
Alright, so then add 3 pieces of mica and remove 13 gold. And then pork rinds. I unfortunately do not have any pork rinds, friend, but butter, I do have some. I just churned some new stuff today. It is about 5 silver for the lot.
Very well, I will take it.
Alright. And what's the units for butter?
I think it's
Tablespoons.
1 pound bricks.
1 pound bricks? Okay, 2
Pound of
pounds.
butter.
2 pounds of
2
butter.
pounds?
Yep.
For how much silver again?
What did I say?
Remember, this is a farming
3, I
village
think.
with
3.
cows. So
Yeah.
like,
Well, it doesn't have a farm anymore since, you know,
so price of butter has gone up.
there's butter rare in this
Considerably.
town.
He did
Yikes.
say he churned it this morning.
He did.
Very well. 3 silver for 2 pounds of butter.
Yes. Thank you very much, my friend. Anyone else need anything?
I'm just gonna look
Well-
at him and just be like, buddy, health potion. Do you got any?
Ah, yes, those have become quite popular these days. I have about 10 of them on me. They'll go for about 5 gold each.
I just look at the worm here and I just look at him and just go, all right, how many do you want?
How much gold each did you say?
Zank.
5 gold, a health potion?
Hey, listen.
Small town.
Small town, adventurers are
Inflation.
coming in, inflation. This man's got a
Yeah,
family to
well-
feed.
Hey, okay. I'm not complaining, most certainly. Well, Clint, I'd say we should get as many as we can, but I do need to buy something else. So let's get. I'll get 5 plus another. How much copper? I'll get 7 health potions.
I'll
Myself.
grab the last 3.
Okay. So add all of that into your inventories.
Okay.
Well, thank you, shopkeep. Have a good day.
50 silver. What was the shopkeep's name again? Sorry.
Barthen.
Barthen. Barthen,
Yes.
question for you, my friend. It seems like while I was away, and I'm going to look up towards the sky, someone stole my 300 gold diamond I had on me, which is pretty important. So, do you have another diamond that's worth 300 gold or more by chance?
Oh my. I have not had a diamond for a while. Let me check the back. Diamond.
This is a bad shopkeep.
Listen, man. It's the best shopkeep in town.
Diamonds.
How big of a diamond were you looking for, my friend?
It's just going to be as valuable as it can be. I'm looking for something 300 gold would be perfect. Worth roughly 300 gold. Could be sapphire, ruby, whatever works.
So I have a 2-carat diamond here. Looking at my price chart, I think I could let it go for about 400 gold.
Okay, just one second. I'm in like rifle through my pockets, pretend like I'm looking for more than what I got, and be like, I'll be real honest with you. I only have 300 gold on me. And I don't have much else to sell you. Is there any way I could negotiate giving you 300 gold and another part of an agreement, like
I'll tell you what.
crafting something?
I'll tell
Is
you
this where he
what,
sells his
friend.
body?
Lay your hands on him.
None of that shit. I'll tell you what, friend. You were always kind to me. You were always kind to the Rockseeker brothers. I will give it to you for 300.
You are the man, and I'm just going to give him a big old high five and a hug excitedly.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry, you there in the corner. Do you need anything? I'm getting ready to close up due to the storm.
No.
Very, very well, friends. I must close up before the storm hits. Please travel safely.
Question, Jeff. Does he have any bread?
Bread.
Yes.
Wouldn't that be the baker bread?
How tall is the the doorway?
I'd say it's probably about an 8-foot door.
Okay, I'm 7'8", so I'm gonna like walk through the door, knowing that Hanor's on my head. And he's just gonna like hit the door frame and then fall onto the floor.
Yep.
And I'll walk over, grab a loaf of bread, and then just start eating it and walk out. And as I walk over Hanor, I'm just gonna pick him up and like sling him over my shoulder.
Barthen looks to Thormir. You will have to pay for that.
Ah, I forgot. My bad. And then I'll give it to him. Just one sec. I'll give my 300 gold.
What did you say?
He said he would be right back.
Okay.
Oh no, it's the vanishing technique.
Gnomes in the background. How much money did he say he was going to give me? Useless. All right, I'll take the money out of him when he's back. Oh, he's back.
I already subtracted them. I got nothing left.
Okay, you have nothing to pay for the bread?
He's got silver and copper too.
The bread? No. Oh, yeah. No, I don't have a dime left. I literally just used up every cent I had.
How much is the bread, Jeff?
The bread is about 3 copper.
I pay for the bread?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll pay for the bread.
Okay. Well, thank you, mister.
I just do finger guns and walk out.
All right. So back into Phandalin we go.
Felix starts to rethink his choices here of joining this group.
All right, we
Just
are
to himself.
back in the town square. If we want to go to the armorer, that is right here. Prozac, you are in the middle of this field, kind of looking around.
Can I do a perception check or something?
Absolutely. Perception 17. All right. You remember very clearly the mayor's instructions, and you see that the cottage, the pathway down to the cottage, is northwest of your current location.
Okay, I'm gonna go there.
Okay. What does everyone else want to be doing while Prozac investigates Oswald Clay's cottage?
I was going to look at Clint on the way out and be like, hey, man, like, I noticed you were kind of in a rush in there. I overheard you say something about your family being slain. What's that all about?
I'm just gonna put my head down, just kind of not make eye contact, and just go, listen, buddy. There's a time and place for this story. That right now we need to go and fucking kill this guy. And I'm just gonna walk over to the monument here.
Walking alongside him, I'll say, hey, listen, I'm always here to help someone in need. So if you need it, you let me know. And then just kind of leave it at that and walk away.
I'm gonna head
Let's-
in the direction of
let's
the
on.
cottage, but as I'm passing Josh, Thormir, and Clint, I'm just gonna be like, dead.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is
I'm
our
just
first
in that
dead of this
comment.
campaign.
With that comment, I'm just gonna like twitch and just like clench my fist a little bit, just little,
All right.
but I just kind of
So
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring Uzurk,
cool down a bit.
Oswell, Uzurk, Hanor, Prozac. Is anyone else going to Mr. Clay's cottage?
No, I'm going into Sentry's Rest while I wait for the party to
'Kay.
be ready to leave town.
Thormir is
I'll
AFK.
go to the cottage.
I will. I'll go to the armorers with whoever else is going in there.
I think you're the only one going there.
Oh, never mind.
You can go. Like I'll do Oswald Clay's cottage first, and then I'll go back to the armor.
Okay, sure.
Cobblepot?
No.
Penguin?
Clay.
Right.
All right. So it is Helix is not there. Clint's not there, and Thormir's not there. Okay, let me add Hanor. Okay. Walking west from the town square, you come across a quaint little cottage. It seems to have lost all of its charming qualities and looks somewhat run down and uncared for. Standing outside, having a long, still smoke, stands Oswald Clay, a short, stocky man who watches you all come up to his property. What do you all want?
Hey, the mayor told us we need to come find you for some reason.
I suppose you guys all want to know about what happened, do you? He sits and takes a long drag of his cigarette.
Yeah, that's exactly it. Tell us what happened.
I lost everything that night. They were armed, coordinated, prepared. He starts to rub his temples a little bit. Our guard force couldn't do anything. They were overwhelmed and taken in a moment, in a flash. I barely escaped with my life.
Whoa there, Mr. Dramatic. Who's they?
All right, so I'll give you the descriptions. I'll give you the plot points of what he gives to you guys. The army was all hobgoblins. There were a few goblins there, but only to carry weapons, supplies, and siege, not to fight. Targor wore some kind of faceplate covering himself. It glowed bright red whenever he spoke or killed someone. He didn't see them, but Oswell claims he heard the snarling of wolves or maybe something else. He was set free to warn and let go to warn the other settlements not to interfere with further plans. And he didn't see anything, but he swears to God he heard the roar of a dragon. After giving you the above information, he silently looks at you, puts out a cigarette. That's all I'm going to tell you. Whatever you do not go there. He walks inside his cottage. From the outside, you hear the faint sobs of a man.
Man, that guy sounds like he needs some drugs. He's a bit on the downside, eh, Uzurk?
I was gonna think to the plot point where he was like, I'm surprised I survived," or whatever he said. I'm just gonna yell through the door, "Were you pooping?"
Yeah, that's a good question. Was you pooping? Uzurk, he's not answering. Go bash down the door, would you?
I'm just gonna walk up and like, with one finger, like, toot toot toot.
The door opens slightly. You see him sitting in an armchair, crying over a picture of a woman and two small children.
Whoa! How'd the door open if you're over there?
I just walk through Uzurk's legs, swatting away you know what as I go through.
Oh no.
Hey, man, I'm not, I'm not the suicide hotline here, but you're not gonna do something drastic, are you?
I just want my daughter's necklace back.
Well, you know what? Sitting here moping ain't gonna do nothing about that. I tell you what, you come with us for 50 gold, and I'll get you your necklace back. And all you gotta do is fight some dudes.
As he stands up, you see that he's, in fact, missing an arm. I will never, ever fight again. I can show you the way, but that's as far as I will go.
Alright, not to sound meta, but I'm sensing a bit of a plot donkey here, so I'm gonna walk away.
Good.
Which arm is he missing?
He's missing his right arm.
Okay.
Shake his left.
I was just curious.
Okay. As you walk out, he cries back to you. Bring my daughter's necklace back, and I'll see that you're rewarded.
I yell back to him, say please.
He gets up and slams the door in your face.
Whoa, how much of a reward?
My family doesn't have much. But I promise you, you come back with the necklace, you will be rewarded.
You know, this is a nice cottage. You know, I could do with a cottage like this. How about you give me your cottage?
My family has maps to many armors and many trinkets, but if my house is what you want, I will give you that in return.
Yep, that's what I want.
Very, very well.
Extorting this man for his home.
Perfect.
Jesus.
Sounds like a deal to me, bud.
But remember, my daughter's necklace, or there's no deal.
What's it look like?
Yeah. A necklace. I got it.
All right. So you lot march back into Phandalin. For Thormir, in the meantime, you approach the armorer's shop, see that it is indeed still open despite the storm approaching. You're met with the sturdy, weathered building constructed out of timber and stone. The shop sign above swings gently in the breeze, with bearing an image of a hammer striking an anvil. As you enter, your eyes are met with the piercing gaze of the shop's owner. Welcome to... Oh, it's you. Don't touch anything unless you're gonna buy.
What's the armorer's name again?
You never got a name out of her.
Oh, it's the one that
Marge didn't either.
Roger. Yeah. I'm gonna look at her and be like, "This is bad." So I'll just be honest up front. What was your name again?
She turns to look at you, reaching down and scratching and itching. He never gave you my name.
Well, I mean, do you expect anything less?
It's Deirdre. And where is Marge the Magnificent? She says, curling her hair. He's been dodging me, and we have some very important matters to discuss, as she again reaches down and itches.
Noticing that, like, I'm gonna flicker nervously and be like, well, I will let you discuss that with him, but here's the issue, is he's kind of missing right now.
That's what they all do.
I did have an important question for you, though, as we diverge.
What?
Do you have any interesting pieces in here? I'm looking to maybe acquire something new.
What are you after? Armor, sword, shield, hammer.
Something along the lines of armor or hammer.
I've got some studded leather armor that's light. I've got a medium hide. If you're looking for something any heavier, you'd have to give me the materials to craft.
Oh, well, I can craft as well. I wonder if we could end up doing something together. But I actually have
She twirls her hair.
some-
We very easily could do something together.
Oh, sorry. Just sheer panic over Thormir's face. Well, see, here's the thing. I have this shield that's a +1 shield, but while I was gone, I've heard of something called a Sentinel shield that I was hoping to make a trade for.
She goes in the back and very much does not use Google to see what a sentinel shield is.
That was what we talked about. I'm
Oh,
just trying
right.
to
Yes,
make
yes,
it
yes, yes,
seem
yes. I haven't had one of those around here for a while. What I can do, though, she stares at your shield. If you bring me the right armaments and the right amount of money, we can morph yours into a sentinel shield.
Well, what was it you would need?
Give me a second. She drops a giant tome on the in front of you, starts flipping through the pages.
Can I make my way over here?
Yeah, absolutely.
How do I spell her name, by the way?
Deidre? D-E... D-E-D-R-A.
Okay, perfect.
All right, Prozac, you enter the fray. As she's thumbing through the book. I'll need probably 600 gold. I'm going to need someone, a magician or a wizard of some kind to make an enchantment. I'm going to need some iron, some leather, and your shield.
Okay. This shield is pretty sturdy. It does have some magical properties to it already.
She grabs her
But
hammer and strikes it. And it starts to wildly vibrate. Not enough.
I'll have to get back to you on that one. I don't have the stuff for it right yet.
All right. She looks at the halfling that walks in. What do you want? We're about to close.
Hey, you! Is this an armory or a fishmonger? What is this place?
You're toying with me, boy. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, I think I'm not the toy that you're looking for.
Is there something you need?
Yeah, I was coming in here to look for some decent armor. What you got for sale?
Right now, I can give you a medium hide armor for about 15 gold.
Hide armor, 15. You're crazy, fish lady. I'm out of here.
Get
Hey,
your
Joe.
shit and... Yeah, what?
Before we go, I actually I couldn't help but notice that it seems like you've got an issue that marriage left you with that I might be able to solve for you.
She takes a long drag from a cigarette. Yeah, what issue do you think that is?
I'm going to like approach her and then whisper to her ear and be like,
The smell of
mate.
fish might have something to do with it.
Get your friend the fuck out of here.
I can only imagine how clean of a person Marge was, we'll put it that way, that I've got this handy ability to cure disease anytime I want. So if you think that could help me out towards the shield situation, I could do that for you right here, right now. No problem. 2 seconds.
Unless you can heal myself of a fetus, get the fuck out of here.
Itching? What? Sir, what do you mean?
I said, unless you can heal
not
me,
have an STD.
unless you can heal me from a fetus, I don't want to see you until you have my gold.
You set that up as if she had an STD, you shit.
She does. It's just not the problem she's most concerned about.
Okay, well, in good faith, I'll help you out with one of your many issues you might have at the moment.
You got a coat
And then
hanger?
oh no. I will use cure disease on her. So she's cured of any diseases she may have.
Why, thank you so much for your help.
You're welcome. Just remember this when I see you later on.
She again starts twirling her hair. Oh, I'll remember it.
I'll force a wink and be like, yes, you will. I'll see you later. As I'm like hurrying out the door.
Lung cancer, that's what you cured her of.
Well, at least we know she'll be alive a little longer.
Yeah. All right. So everyone gathers from their individual missions back in town square.
Man, did you really promise that lady you was gonna sleep with her for a shield?
No, I would never, but it doesn't hurt to be in one's good graces, you could say.
Well, that's
I'm
good,
not
because
that
I've
type
seen
of-
things on the other side of a portal that are worse than that, or better than that thing. Holy.
Prozac, I will tell you one thing. You are hilarious, my friend, and you don't have to worry about me. I wouldn't sleep with anyone for gold or any worldly possessions. It's just not in me.
Well, that's good, because I'd hate to have to send a demon in after you to get you out of that situation.
Good to know that that's an option.
I was gonna pipe up from the back. We get necklace, we get house.
Oh, yeah. Hey,
Oh,
Tormir, you never guess what? We conned
What?
this guy out of a house for a silly necklace.
how does that work?
We find a necklace, that poor schmuck gives us his house.
Sounds like you guys did a pretty good deal.
Yeah, and he only had one arm. What a loser.
Well, I can't help him there, unfortunately.
Do you want to share anything else that you might have learned from him?
Oh, wait. What did the necklace look like? Like, do we know when we see it, or what did he say?
Nah, he was too busy crying.
Oh, poor man.
All we know is that it's in that place that we're going to. We're Torganorganor is at. That's where the necklace is. If we find a necklace that has any significance, grab it.
I can do that. I don't mind taking from people that have more, commit atrocities.
Ah, a real crow in the hood situation. I like you.
The feeling's mutual. What did you say you were good at? Demons and
Thievery.
wow. Naturally, I should have guessed. Good.
Yeah.
I hope you're better than one of my old companions. He had a knack for gold and peepees. So this seems like a much needed upgrade.
Gold and peepees? What the heck does that mean?
Listen, it's a long story. It was just something you had to see.
Like with that lady over there?
That was one of my other companions. He had a knack for banging sleuths and running away.
Well, holy smokes, these guys seem like a crack-whack job of
Little bit.
nutcases.
Okay.
Oh, buddy, Well, when Uzurk was like the third most normal, that tells you something.
I'm just the.
Besides you, Uzurk's my best friend here. The rest of these guys are pretty schmucky, except for that robot over there.
Yeah, I haven't really met them yet, so we'll have to figure that out as we go. Seems like Clint's dealing with a lot.
Yeah, he's got baggage. And then there's that creepy guy over there, just staring at us all the time.
The tall one?
I don't know, he just looks like a circle with a face to me. I don't know how tall he is. He didn't say anything in that meeting.
Hey, he might be shy.
Well, shy's one thing. Being a creep's another.
Did you catch his name? I'm going to whisper over to him. Prozac.
I just
Yeah, it's
screamed
got
dick.
something to do with schlongs.
Oh, no, not this again.
I'm gonna put my like hand on Dick's shoulder. I'll be like, just Dick.
Dick. Just dick.
Dick. In my head, I'm just going to try to recite it to remember the name. Dick.
Just Dick. Just Dick. What kind of a name is Just Dick?
It's just Dick. Just Dick.
Oh. Well, remind me not to get in the way of your powers, whatever the heck those are.
As the conversation continues on, 2 guards approach from the northwest. We're here to see you off, travelers. Our town is once again in your hands.
I'm just gonna look down at my hands after he says that.
Yeah, not that way, Uzuk. Don't let those guys get to you.
Town too big for Uzurk hand.
Yeah, we know. You got. It's okay though, bud. You got massive hands. Don't worry. Look at my hands. They're way bigger than mine.
Just gonna like palm his face.
Yeah, see? Way bigger than that.
Tiny.
Uzuk, I think you might need some hand sanitizer or something, because there is a funky odor going on there, bud.
He just looks down at his hands, confused.
Yeah, you know what? Never mind. Let's just carry on.
There's one more who came with us, speaks up a guard. And from the top of a roof, a small child jumps down, attempting to do a superhero landing, but miscalculates the drop and falls flat on his face. The young lad bounces right up, as if to pull it off as if it was purposeful. The 2 guards begin to chuckle. "I'm getting better at it, I swear!" screams the young carp, who is now wearing studded armor and has 2 blades at his side. "I just wanted to see you guys off. Mom said Uncle Uzurk formed a party to save everyone again."
Artie.
Hey, listen, Trout. This is no place for a kid. You gotta get out of here.
"I'm no kid. I'm learning to be a guard."
Well, if you ain't a halfling, you a kid. And no kids are traveling with me. I ain't carrying that kind of baggage. We got enough of that around here.
Wow, this party isn't as nice as the last one.
Carp, come here for a second.
"Uncle Thormir!" He runs up to you and gives you a hug.
As he's coming in for the hug, I am looking all over the place and searching him for a necklace that is in the shape of a peepee.
No, Mom says I can't wear those while I'm on the job.
Oh, good. And as I'm hugging him and he can't see my face, I'll be like, thank God. And then I'd be like, hey, good on you, though. Becoming a guard, that's a noble thing.
Yeah. Someone has to protect this town when you guys aren't here. And it might as well be me.
Said he's wearing studded leather and he's got 2 daggers.
Correct?
Did he steal Sawyer's outfit?
He did not.
Oh, that would have been epic. Good pickup on that, though.
I thought about it, but no.
Hey, listen, I'm just happy he didn't have a peepee necklace still.
or a PP sword.
Oh god.
Both guards kind of upright themselves into this position of attention. All right, it's time we get going. Do you guys need anything else in town?
No.
Very well. We will see you off. They march you basically to the northern gate of town. As you march off north towards the Iron Fang Citadel, a young carp waves goodbye. Goodbye. Good luck. Save the town. The march north isn't a long one. The half-day's journey is only memorable for sights of eventual and gradual decay that slowly took over the Neverwinter Wood. At first, the birds stopped singing, and then signs of animals disappeared. Finally, the grass, vines, and all the trees all began to appear rotted and barren. Finally, you come to what was the open courtyard to the former Cragmaw Castle, and you finally get a glimpse of what is now the Iron Fang Citadel. Who wants to roll perception to see what has changed?
I'm assuming the only two people that knew what it looked like before.
Yeah, that's probably fair.
Yeah,
Also,
sounds right.
I'm going to be setting all of you guys to tiny, just based on the map size. We need to have everyone small.
And square still 1 foot though.
1 square is 5.
Look at that,
That's what I
16.
meant. Yeah.
16. All right. You see that despite the... Let me just go to the big screen for my camera. You see that despite the repaired northern wall, the entire fortress has fallen into a state of disrepair. Desecrated grounds, weathered fauna, defensive traps, and twisted architecture are now the focal point of what was this once great hall. You also get the feeling that your presence has been detected by some unseen force. As you approach the front steps, you see a littering of bodies, mostly goblin, with a few hobgoblin corpses lying about. And you rolled 16. You actually notice that there is a large amount of kobold corpses amongst the pile as well. However, in the center of a large mass of hobgoblins, we'll say is right here, you see one body that stands out from the others. Who wants to approach the body?
I'll do it. I'll approach.
Okay, if you want to move yourself to right here, please.
Hey, Robot, keep an eye out for necklaces that might have Oswell in the inscription.
You
Okay.
see that it is the body of not a peasant, not of a kobold, not of a goblin, not of a hobgoblin. It is that of a half-elf paladin. Thormir or Uzer, do you want to roll Percept for me?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Oh,
Uh,
wrong bird. Slide down.
Oh, Uzer already got it. 18.
Ooh,
You see that
damn.
this body is the body of Thessalonian the Humble. He is... Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead. Finish what you were inside.
He's surrounded by hundreds of dead corpses. His 2 signature swords are missing. He has multiple defense wounds on his arms and hands, and it appears that he has died from being impaled by a large wooden axe into his chest plate. It appears he has died an honorable soldier's death.
I'm going to kind of rush over to him and can I wager at how long he's been dead, roughly?
Give me a medicine check.
Yes, sir. Am I good at these? Not bad. What the fuck? 9? Bullshit.
He's dead.
All right. I will. I'll kind of try to pick him up, and
Before Jeremy does that, I would also like to do a medicine check, but I'm gonna walk up and like just like feel the blood and see if I can feel like by like temperature,
Okay.
see how long he's been dead.
Okay. I don't know what that sound was, but that is the perfect sound for Oozer trying to figure out what medicine is. 19.
this metal clanging.
That's amazing.
You judging by how cold he is, you'd say about a week and a half. So he didn't die
So, like-
immediately when after this set off. He lasted a good while, but it's been a bit.
So, can I
And the-
search his body? If is there anything left on him that'd be worthwhile?
Before you can do that check, 4 corpses stand up from the pile.
I'm gonna instinctively punch one in the face because it moved.
Ladies and gentlemen, for the first time this campaign, roll initiative.
Oh goddamn! Fuck. I think I rolled
Thormir.
twice there. I don't know why it double
I'll
rolled.
give you the 15.
I think it froze and I double clicked.
Okay. All right. So, standing among you and what you see are 4 ash zombies.
Yeah.
They back, bitches.
Fuck's sakes.
This is disrespectful. Why aren't they in a log cabin where I can do gusts of wind? I didn't even remember how to kill these things. I just know they're a bitch to kill.
All right. So, if I'm done tinkering about, Oozer, you got a 22. You are up first.
Smack him in.
All right. Which man are you smacking?
The first one to move.
They have not moved. They've just simply risen where they fell.
The first one to like initiate like standing.
That'd be this one right here.
I'm gonna run up and smack him.
All right, give me a smack.
22.
That hits.
And I'm gonna smack him again because I have two attacks.
Yep.
And a 27.
I believe that also hits.
Or 16 on the first one.
Okay.
Ooh. An 8 on the second one.
All right. So he does. We'll just open up a stat block here. You do indeed hit him quite hard. A puff of ash flies everywhere. So everyone within 5 feet, so luckily not you, will have to do a Constitution save in order to see. He falls down, but gets right back up. All right, and then next in the list, is that your turn? Is that it?
How far did I have to move to get up to it?
You moved about 3 feet.
Okay, I'm just gonna step back.
All right. I'll allow you to step back.
And that's my turn.
Okay. All right, Clint, you are next.
So I'm up here. I
Yes,
believe.
you're all the way up
Yes. So do I have a line of sight with this guy?
there. He's currently half covered by the stairwell going up, but you can see the top of his head. Yes.
That's fine. I one of my feats negates half and 3/4 cover.
Okay.
Bum bum bum. So I am just going to fire my crossbow at him, aiming for the head.
Okay.
13.
13 is a hit.
Okay, and since I used an attack, I can use my crossbow again for another attack for my bonus, and 25. I'm assuming that hits.
Yes, it does. You would be correct.
Okay. So first damage is 10,
Okay.
and 11 for the other one. And I believe that's piercing.
Yes. So,
It's crossbow.
okay, 21 damage. Okay. He does not fall down, but he is still shambling about. A big puff of ash comes out. So, Prozac, you are now unable to see. You will have to do a Constitution save on your throw to be able to figure out where you are. Okay, so this primary ash zombie down here stumbles towards Uzurk and attempts to slam him with his fist. I believe an 11 does not hit.
It does not.
All right. That ends its turn. Dick.
Yeah.
The guy who's on the bottom stairwell, Jeff. Can I, like, where I'm standing, can I see him, I guess?
You can.
I want to hit him with my...
Oh, sorry, go.
Oh, go ahead. I'm trying to find it here. I want to hit him with my longbow.
Okay. You can see him, but he is above you because he is on the staircase. So if you did try and hit him, you would hit him with disadvantage.
Could I guess, could I move in front of the stairwell and get a better shot of him?
100%. But you...
Okay.
Yeah, no, you'd be good.
Okay, can I do that then?
Yeah, move right in front of him.
Just gonna run, grab a drink real quick, Jeff.
Yeah, all good, bud. All right, now you're in full
And
sight.
then... Okay, and I just hit the hit/DC thing?
14 does indeed hit.
Okay.
Damn. Nicely done.
So 11. I get 2 attacks, I think, because attacks per action too, so I'm going to just do it again.
Okay. $24 hits.
I assume that hits.
Man. 5. Okay. Solid damage.
Okay, and then can I just back up a little bit and then end my turn?
Yep.
And that's it.
All right. Sounds good. Okay.
Is he disengaging, or is that an opportunity?
He isn't within anyone's reach, so
Oh, okay.
he's good. All right. Thormir.
Yes. I guess I'll do this and I'll ask questions after.
Oh, boy.
I'm
I hate
going
when
to
you do
raise up my holy symbol, which again is a blue silicone lightning bolt, and use my channel divinity to destroy undead. I'm going to move actually right here so I can get all of them. They're all within, it's 5 by 5 squares.
Yeah.
Like 5-foot squares.
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So within 30 feet, so all the ash zombies, I'm going to try to use destroy undead on them. So they got to roll a wisdom save of 14.
Okay.
We can see the stat
That is
block
a... Oh, you can? Oh, shit. Okay, so that's a nat 1 for this one, so he fails.
critical fail.
Yep. So he dead.
Well, is their challenge rating like half or below? Because if they're half or below, they're dead. If not, they're just turned, where they have to run away from me.
They are
Quiet,
dead.
Jeremy.
They are below a half.
Yeah. I did not. forgot that you guys can see this, so give me 1 second just while I open up another.
I almost didn't say anything because I don't remember the Ash Zombies, but
No, I appreciate that. Thank you. My campaigns. Oh, I gotta sign in. Give me 1 second here. Okay, I'll just roll another wisdom. 6. That is a fail. He's dead. It's 20 minus 2. Okay, so everyone remember that.
18.
14. This one is dead. And 2. This one is also dead.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Did that make any sort of thundering sound or anything of the sort when you did that?
No, it's just I say a prayer. So as I was holding my symbol, I would have been muttering something in Dwarvish.
Okay. All right. With that, the threat has been eliminated.
Oh,
Well done, everyone.
those things traumatized us in the past. Well, not me, but traumatized our group in the past. Can I continue my search to see what Thess has left on him, if anything?
Yeah, give me a investigation.
Yep. One sec, I'm gonna go back here.
Yeah, I moved you back to where the body was.
Beauty. Investigation. That's a neutral roll. Not bad. 17.
You find it's just his armor that's on him, but it is greatly damaged, and the chest plate has a giant gash in the middle of it.
Knowing that I have the skills to potentially repair these, how big are the gashes? Like, is it something that I could fill or not fill together but mend?
No. I'm gonna say no.
Jeff,
Then
the
I
stream
will
has
just
ended.
look at Uzurk and say, hey man, I'm gonna have a heck of a time trying to lift this slug. Do you want to help me give him a proper burial?
He's gonna walk over and drop Hunter on the ground, and then pick a S up and sling him over my shoulder.
Hunter!
Um, and is there any like spots nearby that seems like there could be like, like a little bit of scenery, but that's like I don't know, looks nice, I guess, to bury a body?
Not really. It's all kind of desecrated ground.
Then maybe off to the right, kind of under one of like the towers there, I'll just start digging a hole, just deep enough to fit him in.
Okay.
I'm just going to step in and be like, listen, I got this, and I cast mold earth to help dig that hole.
Wow.
Cantrip, and when doing so, I just walk up to the body of Thess, and I just go, I don't know you, and I didn't know you, but you look like a brave soldier. And I just take my dagger, my broken dagger, and I just slit like a little bit of his arm, take some of the blood, and I just open up my robe and just kind of wipe it on me a little bit.
Wow, very
And
nice.
just,
Very thoughtful.
Thank you, Craig. Thank you. That would have been exhausting, so thank you. I appreciate your help. And
I just
like
look at you. I just look at him and go, listen, this damn, what was the bad guy's name?
Targor.
Yeah, this Targor guy. He he's killed too many people or have been witness of too many murders. This is the least I could do right now. I
Well-
just walk away.
He's got 2 enemies now, I'll mutter under my breath as he walks away. And then I'll say a little prayer for Thess. Be like, you weren't always a good person, but you weren't a bad person either. So I hope that you're in peace and that, that you're not just going to be suffering wherever you're at. Goodbye, Thess. Amanda's losing it laughing. Fuck you.
All right. Where do we go now, boys?
Hold on. As a soldier, I want to do a 21 gun salute
Okay.
for this man.
21 guns come out of him somewhere.
Upon hearing the shotgun, an alarm goes off inside the castle. Whoa,
Take it.
whoa, whoa. Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
Are we on a Star Destroyer? What's going on?
All of a sudden,
I'm going to run close to the rampart tower to hide.
all sentries are located and hear your location. Who goes there? Fire at will, lads! Alright, guys, once again, roll initiative.
No. $15.
How the fuck did Prozac roll a
What
0?
the fuck, dude?
-1.
I think he's got a
He
negative
just
one.
doesn't
Yeah.
go. He doesn't go at all.
0.
It's not in
That
this
is
fight.
tough.
He's just napping.
All right.
Adam, we just need to not channel the inner Thess energy in this campaign.
Thess is dead.
Tom, not Thess.
Okay, Clint, you go first. Arrows fly by everybody's heads from the 2 arrow slots.
Which arrow slots there, Jeffrey?
One right here
that's awesome.
and one right here.
Okay. Am I able, from where I'm at, underneath, like at the bottom of the stairs here, am I able to see the people in the arrow slots?
You cannot. The arrow slots are basically a window about this big that you can just see the arrow coming out.
Okay. Alright. I'm just need to see how far movement I got. 30. And each block is 5 feet?
Correct.
Okay. 2, 3.
Jeff, just so you know, we can't see you, and this stream has ended. So
Yeah, I realized I was doing too many things on the actual map, and there's a bunch of stuff inside that I don't want you guys to see yet that you can see on my map versus yours. So watch the YouTube video, boys, if you want to see what everything looks like.
Yeah, no.
No, I'm okay.
So I'm going to go up the stairs.
Okay.
And right here. How far above, like, the platform is the arrow slit?
It is about 10 feet.
So it's 10 feet above?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it's here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm going to go against the wall here, and the other tower down here, that wouldn't be able to
No, it's
me,
pointing
would it?
too far to the left.
Okay, so I'm just gonna hide out here then.
Okay. Helix, it is your turn.
Jesus.
I think you're muted there, champ.
Right. Whoops. My bad. I'm going to run up and opposite Clint on the other wall.
All right.
Hopefully not getting hit in the process.
Give me our first roll for emphasis.
What's
So
that?
for those who
Ooh.
forget, 2d20s, and I take the furthest from 10.
Am I rolling to everybody?
Yep, roll to everyone. It's loading. Oh, Brad. So, in attempting to roll and move around, we actually get to use our Nat 1 table for the first time, too.
Wait, didn't he roll a 12?
No, he was doing a roll for emphasis, where we take the furthest one away.
Pay attention.
And that's coming from Brad.
Oh, I guess. Yeah, okay.
All right, so let's take my little tower right here.
Wait.
7. Okay, so Helix, you make your way up and trip and fall right here, giving you disadvantage on your next attack roll during this combat.
Just in general?
No, during this combat.
This whole interaction.
Yeah.
Okay. Fantastic.
All right, you're right here. Sorry.
Oh, okay. I started moving them, and then you
Oh
also
yeah, then
were
I'm
moving them.
moving them. Yeah. All right. The hobgoblin in that tower is actually up next, and he takes aim at you with his longbow.
If he's prone, though, the guy shooting at him has disadvantage from range.
He rolled a 6, so he missed.
Brad, this might actually work out for you, honestly.
Yeah, I think you might have lucked out there.
Yeah. All
Can I
right.
use disguise self and become a mouse?
All right. Thormir, you're next.
Who in the party looks short and like kind of small, like similar to my build? or
Honor,
shorter?
Prozac. That's about it.
Where is Prozac? I gotta see
They are
him in here.
both right here.
He's asleep on the ground up there.
Oh, Prozac. Okay, Prozac's okay. He's blowing smoke in his picture. I'm going to
Well,
yell over to
Adam's doing
Prozac and tell him to follow me. I've got an idea. And then I'm going to grab my guy and start working my way close to the castle. 10, 20. And start working around the right side.
All right. Okay,
That's the end of
Uzurk.
my turn.
All right, Uzurk, you are next.
Can I see, like, Glint and the doorway and shit from where I'm standing?
No, you cannot. That is about a 10-foot staircase in front of you.
I'm going to... I'm gonna come up here. Actually, I'm gonna rush straight up here.
Okay.
And I'm gonna ask you the most important question I'm gonna ask you. Is this door made of wood?
Good.
It is
Very
made out of
much
wood and
looks like wood.
stone.
Cool. I'm gonna smash the wood.
All right, give me a strength check.
It's gonna be the time I whiff this. 11.
Nice.
The aged hinges on the wooden stone door on the left-hand side falls and splinters. So it is open on the left-hand side.
And then I'm just gonna turn and look at Clint and be like, I fucking hate doors. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Good turn.
Solid turn. All right. This hobgoblin up here will also take a stab and try and shoot at the fallen Helix.
Do your worst.
Is your AC higher? Yeah, your AC's high. 15.
You know.
Arrow flies over his head.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mr. Moon.
So each square is what, 5 feet?
5 feet, yes.
Oh, just
So-
a quick thing, Jeff. In your settings on Above TTV, there's an option in there to measure while dragging your token around.
Yep, I know.
So, yeah, for everybody else.
Yep.
And to turn off your dice, too, if that, like, is slow.
Yeah, if it
Box
slows
down your
everything down,
computer.
yeah.
You can just...
Alright, so if I walk up the stairs, go 1, 2 squares to the right, and 1 square up, will I be able to see the hobgoblin in the tower?
So right here?
If I go to the bottom one on the other staircase,
Double click. Where do you want to go?
right there. Sorry.
You
And
will
will I be able to see this guy here?
you will be able to see in. You will be able to see his bow and his arrow, but you will not be able to actually see him.
Can I shoot in with my longbow from there?
Yeah. With
Suppression.
Okay.
with disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna do that then.
Okay.
What does disadvantage mean?
So you're gonna
Hey,
roll
attack
twice,
roll.
and
Okay.
we get the lower one.
Okay.
So you don't have to roll twice. That's a miss.
Okay.
Was it? He could still get a nat 1 though.
That's true. So yeah,
Yeah.
let's see it.
Always roll the rolls.
Always.
Don't let it happen, though. Oh,
Ooh, dirty
would've been
20.
nice,
that
too.
hurts. That hurts.
That sucks.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All right.
Yeah.
So where
No,
denied.
it just hits the outside wall. It doesn't even get in through the hole.
Okay, where I get 2
That's what she
attacks
said.
per action, can I try again?
100%.
Okay, well, I'll try again then.
Okay.
13.
Yep. Yep.
Maybe.
Oh,
go.
that sucks to see.
It's a 13.
Yeah, 13. It once again hits off the brick of the castle.
That's
Okay. I think I have a little more range left, so I'm just going to move my guy right here. And then end my turn.
Okay. All right. Prozac, wake up.
Yeah, who? What? Eh?
We're fighting.
Oh, okay. Who we fighting?
There are archers in this and this.
Who's he talking
The voice of God himself.
to?
Would we be within earshot of Prozac? Like, can we hear him just...
Oh, 100%.
You are 5, 10, 15. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. I think a normal speaking voice is like a range of 30.
Yep.
In a circle.
Okay, I'm gonna go up to the next level, I guess.
Okay. Do you want me to move your guy, or?
I can do in a sec.
Properly walking his distance.
As a good lad should.
Hmm.
So can I like like would I be able to aim something into the hole from there?
From right there, yes, but again, you'll be at disadvantage.
Buddy, you always aim for the hole.
Well,
The
yeah.
goal is the goal.
Okay.
Your user can make one.
Sorry, just new stuff.
No, all good, buddy. Marge sent me a message. He says he misses us and he loves us.
I feel like there's a lot more profanity.
Yeah, a lot more, but, you know. It is what it is.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna cast Eldritch Blast at both window things if I can.
You'd have to be more here if you wanted to do both.
So I was like here.
Yep.
Is this too far?
It's fine. And what's your walking speed?
25.
You're just like you're right. That's the max of your movement.
Okay. Well, we'll do that then.
Okay.
And I'll cast Eldritch Blast, which at this level is 2 beams.
Okay. So 1 beam each way. Is that an auto hit?
No, it's
no.
two.
It's like I rolled to hit for each beam, I think.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
so give me disadvantage on both.
Is that just hit it twice?
Yep, made it twice. We go with the lower one.
Roll 4 times and take your 2 lowest.
Yep, exactly. That's one. Oh, Adam. Oh. All right, so your first one blasts off the wall right here. Your second one, however, on my thing is frozen. Oh, it's because I'm on ruler. Duh. Hits right here. So roll for damage on one blast. Nine. Nicely done.
9 out of 10. Did Oozer get the door down?
He
I
got the
missed that.
left door down.
Okay.
All right, Prozac, anything else on your turn?
Yes, I think. What was it there?
Jeff, are you able to make our character icon slightly bigger?
Just for the size of the map, we need to be tiny. So just zoom in.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was wondering.
Hi, Jem. Hi, Kat.
Get off the goddamn. No. Alright. Jeff says hi.
A Velcro cat.
Yeah.
Velcro.
So I have a bonus action of Wrathful Smite.
Mhm.
I'll use this 2 pack slot. It just says the next time you hit with a melee weapon attack. Does that mean that I should like cast it now if I want to use?
Yeah, if you want to use your melee, I wouldn't right now because you're not really in a melee situation.
Yeah, okay. I was just thinking like the door if for whatever reason Oozer can't
Yeah, you can absolutely do
cut her
that.
down. Yeah.
Your call.
I'll let it play out first. See what happens.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, back around the horn to Clint.
So you said he got the door down.
The left door.
So
yes.
are we able to like? So are we actually able to enter now?
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go enter. Actually, I'm gonna peer into the room.
Okay, so I have to remove a bit of the fog.
Yeah, get better.
So let me just read what the interior looks like, and only Clint can see this. So this is meta. You enter into the hollowed main entryway. The former glory and majesty is once gone from this great hall, and only seems to be a distant memory. You see on the ground that every single tile has been numbered. And as soon as we can reveal it, just give me a sec, everything's being very slow. Can you see numbers on those tiles or no?
No.
No?
No.
Okay, give me 1 sec. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, 1 sec. Are you guys starting to see some or no?
Oh, 1. I see the number 1.
Okay, good.
It's in a really big square. Oh, number 1 again. We got 2 1s and a 2.
Okay. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves as I do this.
I don't see anything.
It's loading up for me, like 1 by 1 as he does it. Oh my god, this is fucking Minesweepers, isn't it, you little shit? That's exactly what that is. I was like, why'd you stop at 3?
Could be. Might not be. Who knows?
I always hated that game.
I didn't play it too often. All I know is that either 3 is bad or 1 is bad.
Helpful.
I'm pretty sure it's 1.
Is it 1 that's bad? I thought 3 was bad, maybe. That like, you're getting really hot.
I mean, I got a gut feeling it's 1 that's bad, but
Okay, so all tiles on the ground are numbered.
We're gonna fucking
Again,
find out real quick.
only Clint can see this right now.
Sorry for the meta.
No, it's all good.
1 sec.
mass boogers incoming.
Can I do a perception check of the room? See if like I can see if anything that might be helpful in this.
100%.
Okay. Do. 19.
Ooh, nicely done. All the cobblestone walls are cracked. Banners are ripped. It stinks like 1,000 orcs. And you notice that on this number 3 right here, the panel is cracked a little bit. And since you did such a good job with your perception check, you can see down that it is a 10-foot deep pit.
Okay. All right. What do I have to do here? What can I do? Is there any convenient rocks nearby?
Roll perception. Actually, I'll take your 19. Yeah, there's one right at your foot.
Okay. How big is it?
I'd say about 5 pounds. Perfect sphere.
Okay. Oh, it's a perfect sphere, is it?
It is.
So you said that number 3, like that one there,
Yep.
is the one that's cracked?
It is.
Um, can I take that convenient rock
Mm.
that I have beside me
Yes.
and throw it to try and land on that number 3?
Yeah, give me a strength check.
Okay. Seven.
It doesn't quite make it. It makes it to this number 1 here, where it sits patiently.
Okay. Glad to check that. All right. So, All right. I'm going to back up. Me throwing that rock, is that my action or my bonus action? I
I'll
can't
give it to you
remember.
as a bonus action.
Okay. All right. Is there how big is the holes here, the archery holes?
They're about a foot by foot.
Foot by foot. Is there a very convenient foot by foot rock nearby also?
Um, that perception's not going to count anymore. Give me another perception.
That's fine.
God damn. Yep, there. Believe it or not, there's one sitting right here.
Uh, where is that, sir?
Yeah.
Oh, it's right there.
Yeah, right there.
All right. I am going to cast catapult
Mm-hmm.
with that rock, and I'm going to try to jam up the archery hole.
Okay. Give me a. It's time for another roll for emphasis.
Okay. So just 2d20.
2d20s. I take the furthest from 10.
Okay. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it clangs off the wall and actually hits poor Dick Moon over there. Dick, give me a 1d6 of damage.
Did that do anything? No.
Yep, there we go.
Okay.
Ooh, 4 damage. So then give yourself -4.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, that's going to end my turn.
Great turn by Clint. All right, Helix. Helix.
yourself.
Hello, sorry. The food has arrived.
Oh, nice.
Hey, what's up?
It's your turn.
My turn. Can I get up and around now?
Yeah, you can get up. It'll take half your movement speed. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'll get up then,
Okay.
and I will attempt to run up to the door. And this door's open now?
The left door's open. The right one is still closed.
Okay,
And remember, you don't know what's beyond.
right. Stand here. If I toss a stone into said room.
Is it 10 minutes
I'm
ago
ass-
already?
No, another one.
Ah. We're running
Yeah.
out of convenient rocks.
No, I have one in my inventory.
Okay. Yeah.
I am a robo man. I have things.
All right, where are you aiming?
The square directly in front of me.
So this one right here?
This number 2, yeah.
Yeah. All right, give me a strength.
Strength. Boy.
3, it doesn't make it 2 feet past you and lands kind of right here.
Fantastic. Alright. I'll have another action.
Mm-hmm.
it won't help me. So I guess I'll just end my turn in defense mode.
My turn in defense mode. All right. So this here hobgoblin here, will shoot its longbow at Brozak. Ooh, 19.
So as a reaction, I cast shield.
Okay.
Nice.
Nicely done.
I don't know if it did it or not, but I clicked the button.
Yep, that's fine. So you had adds +5 to your AC. So you have
Yes.
15, so that gives you 20. Okay. Shing! The arrow clashes off of your magic shield. The hobgoblin turn
Huzzah!
ends. All right, Uzurk.
Is that stone that helix through in my vicinity?
Yeah, it's actually sitting right here.
I can't
Yeah,
see
have my
that
stone.
for some reason.
That's weird.
I can see my own.
Okay. It's right basically in the door frame.
I'm confused as to why people are throwing shit at the ground, so I'm also just gonna pick up the rock and throw it at the ground.
Are you gonna try and aim it for any specific spot, or just throw it on the ground?
I guess I'll aim where everyone else was aiming.
Well, everyone was either aiming at the far 3 or the close 2.
I aim for like right there,
Right in the middle?
right in the middle.
Yeah, sure, shoot.
$17.
Dum, 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 dum. It kind of lands on the 1, does nothing, but when it lands on the 3, shoom, the slate opens up, letting the rock fall, and the slate then rebuilds back to flat.
It took my rock. Me sad.
Big sad.
Okay. Can I see anything in there aside from? Well, I guess
It's just cobblestone floor. That's all you can see.
I would like to. You know what? I'm just gonna open this other door.
All right, give me a strength check to open up that other door.
Oh, I want to see if it's actually open.
Oh yeah, it's unlocked.
Good. I'm gonna push it open and then I'm gonna attack it.
All right, the door opens up. It's a great waste of a 19. You boot fuck it so hard that it kind of slams into the wall and becomes permanently affixed there. So that door will never close again.
And then I would like to step in onto the 1.
Okay. You step onto the 1, nothing happens.
I'm gonna look down at my feet and kind of look behind me. Good one. And then I'm just gonna end my turn there.
Okay. Thormir, way down south here.
Well, I'm going to try to dash around to get to the side door.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, I can get up to the stairs over there.
Well, before you get there,
I was hugging the wall too, by the way.
you were hugging the wall. Okay. That is zone 10. Give me a second here. Around the side of the castle is the secret entrance, which the Guardians used on their previous adventure to escape. Sitting right in front of the entryway is a slumped over, snoring ogre zombie. Armed with 2 tree trunks it's currently using as pillows.
An ogre zombie, you say?
I do say.
Well, I thought this was a secret entrance because, I've been here before, so fuck me. is it still sleeping?
There is a bit of commotion, but it's used to it. So yes.
All right, let me count my movement that I've already used up.
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So I got 10 more feet. Okay. I'm going to move back my last 10 feet, hugging the wall. And then I think I kind of used that, but I got to check my bonus actions. One sec. I dashed, so I chewed that up. Do. Yeah, that's all I can do. So I'll
Okay.
just move back and kind of crouch down and try to be quiet and hide behind my shield.
All right. Okay, so back over to this plane of action. The northern hobgoblin takes aim at Prozac as well, as he's the only one in view, and attempts to shoot him with his longbow. 18. That hits. Does 8 damage. All right. Dick.
So I can't see any of the numbers that are supposed to be like inside the doors.
Yeah, you have to refresh. I was like, what the heck is going on? I don't see any of this.
Okay,
And
yeah,
then I
you
was like,
might have to
oh,
refresh.
yeah, you got to refresh.
All right, sorry about that. Jeff edited this out. Hey, he's back.
Okay. There we go. Okay. I'm just gonna move. So 20 puts me here.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move there,
Okay.
and then nothing happens.
Nope.
So I'm just gonna move 5 more to the next one.
All right.
And
The trapdoors swing down. You fall into a 10-foot hole. Give me a d6 of damage, please.
yeah.
What'd you get? It's not popping up for me.
It hasn't popped up for
Frozen as
me yet.
well.
All right. We shall wait in anticipation.
I believe it's a 6.
All right. Take a 6 of damage.
Okay.
And you are now stuck in a 10-foot hole.
Okay. I'll end my turn.
Okay. Yep, it was a 6. All right. Prozac.
Okay, so first I'm gonna move up to the doorway here so I'm not getting shot at by those turds anymore. So we're supposing that there's enemies in here?
From what everyone has seen, there's no enemies. It is
Oh.
an empty hall.
Hey, Uzak, any bad guys in here?
Just gonna look back at the door.
Yeah, all right.
Jeffrey, since I've been here the entire time, can you clarify which ones dropped the trap door? So the number one?
Yeah.
The number one, and then this 3, correct?
This 3, yes.
Yeah, hold on. So those are the 2 that opened up?
Yep, those 2 have opened up and then sealed. The one with Dick is still open, but the 3 has resealed.
How do we? Never mind. I'm just gonna go to.
Which path did you take? I didn't hear you.
How do I ping?
Double click.
Okay, so I. From.
Real far.
Yeah, real far. So from where I was up to the door was like 10, and then I went.
Did you
15.
start there? You walked right in the left door and went there?
Yeah, I went to number 2.
Okay, so stop there. You fall into a
Oh.
10-foot hole and take 1d6 of damage.
Oh, lovely.
So where have people? I guess no, never mind. It doesn't affect me. I'm not.
Yeah, you are very much on your own island over there.
Yeah, I haven't seen this.
No. All right, 4 damage. All right, is that all you got?
Well, considering I'm now in a 10-foot hole, yeah.
Okay. Okay, around the horn once again to Clint, who has been here this whole time.
All right. I'm going to my original stone that I threw in there, Jeffrey.
Yes, the one
Is it
it was sitting right here on the 1,
Yeah.
but it fell down with Dick.
Okay. The stone that was out here that I tried to catapult, that's still
Yeah,
out there,
it's
correct?
lying. It's a little bloody from where you hit Dick, but it's still out there.
Okay. I'm going to cast Mage Hand. How heavy is it?
5 pounds.
Okay. I'm going to cast Mage Hand on it. And I'm going to pick it up. And then bring it in and drop it on the number 3 that's here.
Okay. It collapses down and then reseals.
Okay. Interesting. So I'm going to move onto the number 1.
Yep.
Am I able to get to the number 2? This one.
It will require you to jump. So give me a acrobatics check.
Do 13.
You make it, and it is solid.
Okay.
Nice.
What can I use for my bonus action? I'm just gonna say fuck it. I'm gonna go down to the number 1 here.
You fall in a hole. Give me.
I know for a fact Jeff is taking too much satisfaction out of this.
Do I look smug? I
Was
feel
it
smug.
1d6?
Yeah, 1d6. I feel quite smug.
I don't understand the numbering.
The numbers, Mason.
Yeah,
what
I
do
don't
they mean?
either.
What do they mean?
Because if it was
Well, hopefully
like
somebody's
Minesweeper-
got a rope, because there's a lot of us falling into holes around here.
I'm having deja vu.
No, you're not. You're crazy.
All right.
That ends my turn, then,
That
Jumper.
ends your turns.
So.
Okay. All right, Helix.
I will call down to Prozac. Prozac, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm okay, Tin Man. A little roughed up. What you got going on up there?
You want a hand getting out, or are you gonna keep slinging insults?
Hey, that's a sign of my affections. And yeah,
Mhm.
I'll gladly take a hand out of here.
All right, so I'm gonna take out my my rope out of my utility box, and I throw down an end to him.
Okay. Give me a strength check to see if you can pull him up.
Oh, I'm throwing the other end to Uzurk.
Oh.
Uzurk, I want your help to pull this man out of a hole.
All right, so we wait for Uzuk's turn to pull him out of the hole.
And in the meantime, I'm going to move over to the same square as Uzurk.
Okay. All right. Does that end your turn?
That is it.
Okay. The hobgoblin over here, without seeing really anyone else to fire at, just continues to pelt Hunor over here, who everyone forgot. At this point, there's about 17 arrows just plunged into the poor little bastard. He's still fine. He's just kind of taking it. All right, now we come to Uzurk.
So which? Okay. Dick here. So
If you're looking for the solid ones, it's just that one that we found out so far.
well, I guess I'm gonna start by pulling Prozac out of the hole.
All right, give me a strength check.
So I'm just gonna like grab the rope with one hand and just like.
Yeah, basically just pull him up like there's nothing. Okay, so now Prozac, you are back on the number 1 with everybody.
And
Nice of you to join us, man. Sir Prozac.
I'm gonna. So would I have seen, Clint, like land on the 2, be fine, and then fall down the hole?
You would have seen him land on the 2, and then from there you just kind of heard a...
So I'm gonna point to that square, and be like, "Good square." And then I'm gonna point to this square. I'm gonna be like, "Good square too," and then I'm gonna jump on it.
And you fall into the hole.
God damn it.
I'm 7'8".
It's a 10-foot hole.
I'm 7'8". Like a
Okay.
2-foot drop.
Okay, so give me a d4 of damage.
Let me get back to my character sheet.
I'll roll the d4 for you. Oh, you're
I got
there. Okay.
3. It's
Oh
kind of
wait,
like
I can
my toe.
cast Featherfall on him, so he doesn't take any damage at all.
Do you really want to waste it on a 3?
No,
The man has 69 health. Nice.
that's fair.
All right.
I just kind of like non-emphatically, like no emotion, just the fakest like as I fall.
All right. Did you get
He
that
just
ends your
wants to fit
turn?
in.
Yep.
Okay, completely unaware and terrified of an ogre, Thormir. No, it's fine. We're used to waiting for you at this point.
He's chewing, man. Come on.
I'm chewing. All right. There's 2 ways this could go that I've thought long and hard about making it play out.
Oh boy.
Dick Moon?
I genuinely don't know what's happening over there, so I'm going to try not to meta and do what my original thought was,
Okay.
which is and I'm gonna have to confer with you. I want to cast command on the ogre, and I want to say run as my command. But where he's sleeping, I don't know if he has disadvantage against the saving throw or whatnot, because I'm trying to give him a command while he's like sleeping, like basically like subconsciously prompting him, but consciously as well.
Does that work on undead though? I'm just curious.
Is he an undead ogre or
He's an
what is
ogre
he?
zombie, yeah.
Oh well, either way, I'm casting command on him and telling him to run.
Okay. Give me. What are you casting?
Well, you've got to do a wisdom save.
Okay.
Of
So I'm going to
14.
wisdom save with
No,
disadvantage.
Okay. I'm also backing up about 20 feet as I cast this.
Oh, he's no shit.
15.
Okay. So yeah, he very much fails. He wakes up. Oh, I have to go. I have to leave. And basically storms off south, disappearing.
Sounds like
Oh.
he's turtle
much.
heading there.
You're a much nicer DM than I would have been.
I thought about
Which
it,
way?
but you guys.
Well,
you guys
either
are already
way,
in
if you-
peril.
If he runs into the castle, he's opening the doors for me and clearing whatever the fuck is in the way.
Sure, but then he's in the castle.
Well, maybe he runs into something else, pisses him off.
It's true. Could clear out everything in the castle and then we just fight him.
Command is hard because it's got to be one word. So you're like, flee, run.
Yeah.
Either way, like it's up to DM's interpretation, really.
Hello.
Barrel roll.
That's a barrel roll.
Barrel roll. You can't say suicide, unfortunately.
No, you cannot.
Commit.
Commit. All right.
Commit to what?
Commit
I
to
don't
the
know.
bit. Commit to the bit. Commit to the bit.
Big no.
So then, if I burn 15 feet of movement, I'm going to move back up towards the doorway.
Okay, whereabouts? How far is that? As far as you get?
Yeah, that's after I moved back and then moved forward.
Okay. For this sake, I'm going to say you're out of combat.
Oh, perfect. Well, then I'm going to go right up to the door.
Give me a dexterity save right now with disadvantage.
Where, on the stairs or at
On the
landing?
stairs.
Disadvantage?
Yep, because as you step on, poison darts begin firing out at you.
Oh, good lord.
Let's see. Dex save. Woo, please be good. Where is it? I clicked it.
Yeah, it's rolling.
Oh no, I just double clicked because it didn't tell me
Yeah,
I was rolling.
you gotta do with disadvantage. So, 10.
One sec. Oh no, not the nat 20. No.
Oh, that is
Wasted.
a shame. You get hit with
So
about 4 poison darts. So give me
Okay.
4.
I'm resistant to poison, so I'm gonna
Okay.
take half damage.
Yep, take half damage, and you are poisoned.
Okay, how much damage?
4 d4s.
4 d4s. God dang.
So I'll only do 2.
Okay.
Jeff, were
Two
you
at
rolling
full-
up or
at
rolling
full
down
damage.
this time around?
What do you mean?
Like, if we get like an odd number
6.
and then have to take half, are we rolling up or rolling down?
We will. It'll depend on the situation.
I think you round up, but yeah.
I know last time we rolled down the whole time.
We did. I'm okay with you
That's
rolling
it.
up.
Okay.
Okay, so you are now poisoned and taking 6 damage. Okay. A hobgoblin once again shoots at Hunor. Dick, is there anything you want to do from the hole?
I guess I'm gonna look around to see if there's anything that I can. I don't know, like a trapdoor or something, or like a switch maybe.
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
Ooh, 21. Okay. On your wall, you see an etching, and I'm going to private message you what the etching says.
Okay.
Secret.
Secret squirrel stuff.
All right, sent. I just sent it to you over Messenger.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Are you the type of person that reads it out loud?
I don't think you should be.
I think I'll just end my turn there. Then.
Okay, Prozac.
He stepped away for.
He did step away. Okay, we'll go back. We'll go to Clint, and then we will go back to Prozac.
Track, baby.
Clint.
I would like to do a perception check as well, just to
All
see.
right. Give me.
Try a good shout. 13?
You just kind of make out scratchings on the wall. You can't really see what it is.
Okay. Do I notice, like, so it's 10 feet high, correct?
It is 10 feet high, correct?
Okay. I have a hammer and pythons,
Okay.
which I can nail into the wall to like help climb.
Okay.
How many would I need to climb up, and also what would I need to like roll or whatnot to do so?
4, and give me a... Give me an athletics.
Okay. Nat 20.
You crawl your way out, and as soon as you kind of put pressure onto the ledge, the one closes up, and you're now securely on the one.
So I'm now securely on the one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Jeff, I have a question.
I'll wait till Josh's turn is over.
Okay. It pertains to his.
You can go ahead. I'm still trying to figure out my
Okay, what do you got?
move here.
I'm just curious what the walls of the pit were made of.
Cobblestone.
Just cobblestone is okay.
Yep.
Good enough.
So as far as I know, I can freely move on this platform, correct?
You can 100% freely move on the number 1 platform that you are standing on.
Okay.
The wording. You're being very careful.
Wait, what did you say?
As far as you know, you can move freely on that number 1.
Yeah. Well, if that's the case, I am going to go back to the. Actually, can I do a perception? Nah, I've already looked around down the pit. I don't know how many times you can perceive something.
And you can't even see down the pit now because
no, I was going to look at something else.
Okay. Yeah, you've already done 1 perception.
Yeah, that's fine. Well, I'm going to jump back to the number 2 then.
Okay. You land securely on number 2.
Okay. Oops. Oh shit! I'm downloading something. What am I downloading?
Panic.
Yeah, I'm just gonna end my turn here, I guess.
Okay. Prozac, it is your turn. You're muted, Champ.
Yes.
So Uzurk's in a hole.
Uzurk is in a hole. Dick is in a hole. Clint is not in a hole. Thormir is outside.
So I don't have any rope or anything,
Okay.
so I can't do the opposite of what Brad did for me.
When Uzurk went down the hole, did he take the rope with him? Or do you still have the whole rope that you're holding on to?
I would have let go of it.
Okay, so you have Helix's rope.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll. I mean, Uzer, what's? Do we have like reach distance in this?
It's a 50-foot rope.
No, I know, but like, do we have reach distance?
Uzurk is 7 foot something in a 10-foot hole, so if he sticks his arms up, you can see his palms.
Right. Okay. He's a pretty strong guy, right?
Yes.
Well, how strong are you, though?
Yeah.
That's
What
the
do you
real
mean?
question.
He doesn't even eat. I'm gonna give Uzurk some words of encouragement. That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, but are you going to use yourself as the anchor?
What do I need the anchor for? He can reach the ledge.
Oh,
He can
well,
pull himself out of the hole.
Out of the pits.
True.
as long as he's
I'm
got
gonna-
good hops.
I'm gonna go to the edge of the hole where Uzurk's in and be like, all right, you got this, champ. You can do it. All it is one real big pull up. You just gotta focus in and you can get out of that hole. You got it, champ.
Guidance.
Are you, is that all, is just inspiration or anything?
Who, me?
No, is Prozac, are you giving him inspiration?
I mean, I don't have like inspiration, but I mean,
He's just giving words.
yes.
He's just giving words of encouragement, okay.
Yeah, I'm cheering him on, and then I'm gonna hand Helix's rope back and say, hold on to this. I ain't no good. I'm the size of a pipsqueak.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try and jump from square one to where Clint is.
Okay, give me acrobatics.
Not good.
For audio listeners, that is a dirty 1. So you very much don't even clear. I wouldn't even say you really jump. You just kind of
Slipped in the hole with Dick.
slipped into the hole with Dick Moon. Take 1d6.
Hey, good news is
A
if
whole
Uzurk,
D6, not even just a D4, man.
if Uzurk stays down there, he can just take turns lifting you guys out.
You can punch
A
through
different hole.
the wall.
Yeah, he different hole.
Yeah.
All right. So,
Oh, the holes aren't connected?
No, holes are not connected.
Damn it.
Okay, Helix.
I just look in the hole at the two of them. What happened in here? Explain yourself.
Panic honk.
Alright, so I have my rope back. So, I'm gonna pull this motherfucker out of the hole again.
I love that you keep
Actually,
pulling
no.
Prozac out.
I'm not gonna pull Prozac out, actually. I'm gonna help Dick Moon out. Sir Dick
Yeah,
Moon.
that's fair.
Here's the rope. You got the rope there, Dick Moon?
I do. Thank you, sir.
Alright.
All
I'm
right.
gonna heave on it.
So Helix, give me a strength check.
Felix is going to attempt to pull Dick out.
He gets about halfway up. Like Dick, if you reach out, you can grab it. So Dick, give me a strength check as well, because you're going to need to pass this in order to get out.
Come on, above 10.
Oh, nat 20.
At 20!
You make it out of that hole, and you are standing up with Helix. You basically, from your point of view, Helix, he starts slipping down, and then just grabs onto the wall and catapults himself up.
God.
All right, does that end your turn?
I'm going to go over with actually, I'm gonna try and jump onto this number 1 over here.
Okay.
See what happens. Good, you're out of the hole. I'm going to check over on this area here.
Dick, do you have anything to say to him before he attempts to jump?
Where's he jumping?
He is standing here and he's jumping over here.
Could he assist in my jump? Could he like push me while I'm in the air?
Helix, for saving me, I'm gonna give you. Can I just give him the numbers, Jeff? Is that?
Yeah,
can I do
just
that?
you can tell him what you saw scripted down there.
So Helix, when I was down in that trap door, there was some etchings into the wall. I got a 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that's the order we jump in.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Let me
1, 2,
write
3.
this down.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. And then what was it?
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Every time.
Yep.
All right. Well, I'm currently on a 1. And if I go to a 2, I should be okay.
Please move to the 2.
Take a step here.
You are secure.
All right. I can't go to the next 3 unless the whole.
As you
opens
step on the 2, it kind of closes. The 3 where Uzurk is closes, trapping him in temporarily.
up. I'm take a step.
You are on the
I think we
3.
fingered it out. Yes, I'm now on the 3 because I still got a bunch of movement, right?
Yep.
So I will now take another step onto this 1.
You are safe.
Up here to this 2.
You are safe.
And I'm gonna take a jump to this 3.
You are safe.
Fantastic.
It's also diagonal movement. You don't have to jump.
Oh, okay. Then I don't jump. Dick Moon, it worked. That's the code. Spread the word.
All right, do you end your turn on that block?
I don't have any more movement. Yes.
Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, we're going to stop there for the night
Okay.
on discovering the code. All right, so if everyone could please take out their handy-dandy calendars
Mm-hmm. What do I need that for?
to pick next session.
Okay.
How does everyone feel about Thursday the 11th?
I'm good with that.
Works for me.
I'm good with
Yeah,
it.
it should be. Yeah, it works for me.
Okay. I will double check with Marge, but that is tentatively our next date.
We'll go Adam. Adam, you good with that?
Adam gave us the thumbs up.
Oh, okay. I
Yep.
wasn't looking.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for partaking
Wonderful.
in session 1. As I stated back in session 0, I'm just going to be releasing the audio portions of this because on my DM screen you can see everything in the map, and I don't want to spoil everything.
Mm-hmm.
So audio stuff will be out hopefully tomorrow. And that'll essentially just be my DM notes, so you guys can go back through, see what everything is, listen for any clues, that kind of stuff. And then, yeah, we will pick up next Thursday.
Wonderful.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.